Welcome to another oppressively humid day here in Melbourne, Australia. Today we're looking at the inside of the Kaleen Multi-Mod Modulation Multi-Tool. It's got a clicky rotary switch to switch between chorus, flanger, phaser, doubler, vibrato, tremolo, and pitch. I have the Behringer FX100/FX600, which is a similar sort of thing, but one of the biggest problems with that is that the flanger and the phaser don't have feedback, so it's really weak and anemic sounding. This does proper jet flanger, and it's a proper case. It's not true bypass because here's the circuit board, and there's the go no go, and that's driven by a foot pedal that plunges a firm spring. So that's not true bypass. Let's get that out of the way. Let's have a look at the chassis. So it's got a above board and a main board. The above board is the pots. Of course, they're all 10K identical because they're being digitally read. This is a very nice feeling, very clicky rotary switch. Let me put the little hat on it so I can get it really clicking. Now, in the Behringer pedals that have a switch to select different modes like that, it's just a potentiometer that's digitally read and whatever. So in this, they've got an actual clicking rotary switch. You can see there with the 10 leads, and then that voltage goes into this string of resistors on the top here, and then that's analog read into the DSP chip. So that's a good, that switch feels really nice. Apologies for my thumb there. It's a bit gross. There was a bit of a problem with that. It's nearly finished healing up. So you get your traditional, as you'd expect with a digital pedal. There's a JTAG type header there, serial number. But what we're interested in is the obverse side here. So we have an ARM Giga device. It's 32-bit, 96K SD RAM. That is a GD32F405. We have a Burr Brown PCM3060, 24-bit stereo codec up to 64 kilohertz. 96 kilohertz sampling rate, but in some modes it'll go up to 196. I haven't read the full data sheet, so I'm assuming maybe that's mono. Then you've got a JRC 2100 op amp and the classic JRC 4558D op amp. So yeah, there's not a lot to really. So you've got the side mount jacks, and the jacks have got that nut that goes into it. All the rest of it just screws into the case. That's the base of the case, which is it's a really nice color. I like the color. So I'm not going to waffle on all day about it. I haven't had a chance to plug it in yet because the amp's not accessible at the moment. But I'll plug it in the next couple of days, and I will try and do some readings from it. It's got a pretty much faster DSP chip than I thought was going to be in it. I almost expected it to be kind of like a spin FV1 derivative, because from the sounds that I've seen people demo it on YouTube, it seems like a lower spec processor like that might be able to do it. But I've also noted that there's a line of these Kaleen pedals, and it does include some reverb pedals. So it's quite possible that they've used the same DSP. And then there's another board like this. There's the Mariana modulated reverb pedal, sort of like an Earthquaker type thing. And I'm assuming that's got a dirty great big 8 megabit RAM on it. So that is all. I am going to go and eat my lunch. Losh out.